Hello YouTube, this is an alcohol review of Bird Dog Mesquite Brown Sugar. According to the label, 35% alcohol by volume, 750 ml bottle, 70% proof. Go to the back, caramel color added. Bottled for Western Spirits by Three Springs Bottling Company, Bowling Green, Kentucky. Yes, Bowling Green. I remember that day. I remember where it was during the Bowling Green Massacre. Do you remember where you were on Bowling Green's massacre? Happened. Wood. Full cork. Which is surprising. And there we go. Work this thing up because one of the critters is roaming around. I think it's going to rain, that's why. Keep haunting around me as well as the mosquitoes. But there we go. Boom. That caramel color does do a whiskey good. Nice and clear. So it's good on the eye. Beautiful on the nose. Though it does have a bit of a bite and a bit of a burn in the upper oral factories. So, nice nose. And the taste matches the nose. Which I forgot to mention, whomps you upside the head with the brown sugar, with the mesquite trailing up behind, giggling. Interesting. So yeah, the taste matches the nose. The thing is, they have to be careful about with this, is that the brown sugar and the mesquite gives the body a heaviness to it. So it's almost syrupy. The hang time, because of that syrupiness, is very, very long. So the first couple sips are nice, but then it just really becomes a burden on the palate. It's as if you're coating your mouth with maple syrup. Tasty maple syrup, but maple syrup nonetheless. Yeah. Like I said, it wants to burn you. It wants to bite you. It wants to. Not enough to, but you definitely tell that it wants to. Add that to the syrupiness of it. It gets very heavy very quickly. Now, is this a bad thing? Well, as you can tell by the background explosions, by the taping of this video, we are nearing the 4th of July in the Empire. Especially the heart of the Empire. And that means hot weather. To have this meat on such a day is really trying on the palate. In the winter, I'm sure this would be great. When the snow's coming down, frost is all over the place. This, as a dessert whiskey, would be fantastic. But right now, where it's hotter than hot and humidity is equally as high, this is not what you would be looking for. At least not what I would be looking for with a syrupy palate. I tried it with ice. The problem with ice is that it tends to muddy down flavors. So if you have a complicated bourbon that is multi-layered, the layers start to blend and muddy together because of the water. The benefit of it is any sharp edges, sharp flavors in the spirit will get dulled. So you take your comes and goes for what you're trying to look for. In this case, I was hoping to take the viscous and get a bit more on the watery side with the introduction of more water in the ice cube. It did work, but not to the level that I wanted it to become. So, was it worth it? Maybe. You'd have to try it yourself and see what you think. But what it really goes well with, and would require a lot of imagination on your part, is adding it to a cocktail. The missus added it to one of her cocktails, and it came out wonderful. Absolutely fantastic. There was like Irish cream involved, other various foo-foo-y type wonderful flavors all mixed into a glass, and this actually really added to this soup of flavors that she had. Usually there's so many flavors in one of her just one of her cocktails, that it makes it difficult to distinguish from where to who to how. That just becomes just a lovely mess on your tongue. In this case, it actually sort of divided itself up a bit, and you could taste some difference here, some differences there. Then there was a highlight out of nowhere I never had before that really became the crown jewel. This was the crown jewel. This makes a great cocktail whiskey, but you must use your imagination well, your tasting palate well, to know, will the mesquite brown sugar sweetness go well with? A lot of cola drinks would go well with this. Obviously, a lemon lime would be a train wreck and a half. At least my opinion right now. But as regular brown Coke, Coca-Cola, that kind of stuff, or knockoff thereof, I think this would go well with. You got the oversweetness of the cola, the brown sugar, the mesquite. I think would give it other layers. Would go well. Now add this to a fruit cocktail. Here, take this stuff, add your orange juice, or better yet, grapefruit juice. Salty dog with this chasing around, running around in it. Yeah, I think you're just simply experimenting on things to throw down the drain, or to go, hey, this is horrible. You try. I think you're running those kind of experiments. But having it neat, which I think is a great baseline for any kind of whiskey in the first place. She's heavy. She is sweet. And that's about all I can give her. Oh, and it's tasty. It is actually tasty. A decent combination of flavors. Just heavy. Like I said, on a day like today, such a thing is not wanted. They said if this was winter, midwinter, yeah, I can see sipping on this at the end of the night. Would it be my choice? No, not really. But I would not reject this. Right now, I'm ready to dump her out and get a glass of lemonade, heavy on the ice. But like I said, summer, winter, all goes into it. As this is, not bad. You know, like I said, it's just really heavy. See what you think. And this is Bird Dog Mesquite Brown Sugar Flavored Whiskey. So any comments? Down below, be warmly accepted as always. Or better yet, go out, buy it, try it. I can be completely wrong, and have been on multiple things, which I wish not to admit. And, others may completely love this. You may love it. Try it. I'm a voice in the middle of nowhere, US of A. So, grab it, sip it, see what you think. I just say it's a wonderful flavor, a wonderful nose, but just heavy on the palate. And that's my only thing really against it. But like I said, you may like that. And more power to you. But you won't know unless you try. So yeah, my thoughts, give it a try. Let me know what you think. Like I said, I've been wrong in the past. I'd like to know where I'm wrong on this. Well, I would say like, but you know what I mean. And we'll see where all that goes. Until next time, keep on drinking.